Book Summary: How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Dale Carnegie's classic work, How to Win Friends and Influence People, is a timeless manual for interpersonal communication, personal development, and success. Published in 1936, this book has sold over 30 million copies worldwide and continues to influence countless individuals across different walks of life. The principles outlined in the book are as relevant today as they were when it was first published, proving that the art of communication, empathy, and human relations is enduring. Introduction to the book. Dale Carnegie's How to Win Friends and Influence People is more than just a book, it's a philosophy for living. The core premise of the book revolves around understanding and influencing human behavior. Carnegie believed that success in life hinges not just on technical knowledge or intelligence, but also on the ability to connect with others. Whether you're seeking personal growth, professional advancement, or deeper relationships, Carnegie's principles provide a roadmap to achieving your goals by fostering positive interactions with those around you. The book is divided into 4 parts, each addressing a different aspect of human interaction: fundamental techniques in handling people, ways to make people like you, how to win people to your way of thinking, and how to be a leader. Each section is packed with practical advice, real-life examples, and actionable steps that you can apply immediately to improve your relationships and influence. Part 1: Fundamental Techniques in Handling People. The first part of the book focuses on 3 fundamental principles for dealing with people effectively. 1. Don't criticize, condemn, or complain. 2. Give honest and sincere appreciation. 3. Arouse in the other person an eager want. Carnegie begins by emphasizing the destructive nature of criticism. When we criticize others, it often leads to resentment rather than positive change. Instead, Carnegie advises that we should focus on giving sincere appreciation. By recognizing and acknowledging others' contributions, we build goodwill and positive relationships. The final principle in this section is about understanding what others want and aligning their desires with our goals. Instead of pushing our agenda, we should frame our requests in terms of what the other person values. These 3 principles are the foundation of successful interpersonal interactions. By avoiding criticism, showing appreciation, and aligning our goals with others' desires, we create a positive environment that fosters cooperation and mutual respect. Part 2: 6 Ways to Make People Like You. The second part of the book explores how to make people genuinely like you. Carnegie outlines 6 key principles. 1. Become genuinely interested in other people. 2. Smile. 3. Remember that a person's name is, to that person, the sweetest sound in any language. Be a good listener. Encourage others to talk about themselves. 5. Talk in terms of the other person's interests. 6. Make the other person feel important, and do it sincerely. These principles are designed to help you build rapport and establish lasting connections. Carnegie argues that people are more likely to like and trust you when they feel valued and understood. For example, simply remembering and using someone's name can create a sense of personal connection. Similarly, by listening attentively and discussing topics that interest the other person, you show that you care about their thoughts and feelings. Smiling, as simple as it sounds, is a powerful tool in building rapport. A smile communicates warmth and approachability, making others feel at ease. The overarching theme of this section is empathy. When you show genuine interest in others and make them feel important, you naturally become someone they enjoy being around. Part 3: How to Win People to Your Way of Thinking. In the third part of the book, Carnegie addresses the art of persuasion. He introduces 12 principles for winning people over to your way of thinking. 1. The only way to get the best of an argument is to avoid it. 2. Show respect for the other person's opinions. Never say, "You're wrong." 3. If you are wrong, admit it quickly and emphatically. 4. Begin in a friendly way. 5. Get the other person saying yes, yes, Immediately. Point 6. Let the other person do a great deal of the talking. Point 7. Let the other person feel that the idea is theirs. Point 8. Try honestly to see things from the other person's point of view. 9. Be sympathetic with the other person's ideas and desires. Point 10. Appeal to the nobler motives. Point 11. Dramatize your ideas. Point 12. Throw down a challenge. These principles focus on minimizing resistance and fostering collaboration. Carnegie emphasizes that arguments rarely lead to lasting change. Instead of arguing, he advises finding common ground and showing respect for the other person's viewpoint. By acknowledging when you are wrong and starting interactions on a positive note, you create an atmosphere of goodwill and openness. Another key aspect of persuasion is allowing the other person to feel ownership of the idea. People are more likely to support decisions they believe they have contributed to. By asking questions and letting the other person talk, you guide the conversation in a way that aligns with your goals while making them feel heard and valued. Understanding and acknowledging the other person's perspective is crucial in persuasion. By seeing the world through their eyes and appealing to their higher ideals, you can frame your arguments in a way that resonates with them. Finally, presenting your ideas vividly and with passion, or by issuing a challenge, can inspire others to take action. Part 4. Be a leader: how to change people without giving offense or arousing resentment. The final part of the book focuses on leadership and how to influence others without generating negative feelings. Carnegie offers 9 principles for effective leadership. 1. Begin with praise and honest appreciation. Point 2. Call attention to people's mistakes indirectly. Point 3. Talk about your own mistakes before criticizing the other person. Point 4. Ask questions instead of giving direct orders. Point 5. Let the other person save face. Point 6. Praise the slightest improvement and praise every improvement. Point 7. Give the other person a fine reputation to live up to. Point 8. Use encouragement. Make the fault seem easy to correct. Point 9. Make the other person happy about doing the thing you suggest. These principles are designed to foster cooperation and motivation rather than resentment. By starting with praise and acknowledging your own shortcomings, you soften the impact of any criticism you need to give. Indirectly pointing out mistakes and asking questions instead of issuing commands makes people more receptive to feedback. Saving face is another important concept in leadership. By allowing others to maintain their dignity, even when they make mistakes, you build trust and loyalty. Consistent praise, even for small improvements, reinforces positive behavior and encourages continued effort. Carnegie also advises giving people a positive reputation to live up to. By expressing confidence in their abilities and offering encouragement, you motivate them to meet or exceed expectations. The final principle is to ensure that others feel good about the actions they take. By aligning their tasks with their desires and values, you create a sense of fulfillment and satisfaction. Connecting with the audience: why this book matters today. Dale Carnegie's How to Win Friends and Influence People remains relevant because it addresses the universal need for meaningful connections. In today's fast-paced, digitally driven world, the ability to build strong relationships is more important than ever. Whether you're navigating a career, growing a business, or simply trying to improve your personal relationships, the principles in this book provide a proven framework for success. In an age where communication is often reduced to brief text messages and social media posts, Carnegie's emphasis on genuine human interaction stands out. His advice encourages us to slow down, listen more, and truly engage with others. The principles in this book remind us that people are not just obstacles to our goals but individuals with their own desires, fears, and motivations. Moreover, Carnegie's insights are not just about getting what you want, they're about creating win-win situations. By focusing on mutual respect, empathy, and collaboration, you can achieve your goals while also helping others achieve theirs. This approach leads to lasting relationships built on trust and respect, which are the foundation of personal and professional success. For anyone seeking to improve their interpersonal skills, this book offers a treasure trove of wisdom. Its principles are simple yet profound, offering practical guidance that can be applied in any situation. Whether you're trying to resolve a conflict, lead a team, or simply be a better friend, Carnegie's advice provides the tools you need to succeed.